previous scene is probably frighteningly familiar to most Americans. It is just so hard to get going in the morning without your morning cup of coffee. With coffee's demand on the rise, it's no surprise that its popularity is too. As one of America's top imported goods, one thing is obvious: we love coffee.
I emailed my two best friends to see what they had to say about coffee. Danelle and Crystal may not have everything in common, but they obviously both love the caffeinated beverage. I asked Danelle how important coffee was to her, and she responded, "I just can't get going without it. If I wake up in the morning and my coffee is gone, I will go in my slippers and curlers to the grocery store to pick some up. I don't care what anyone says. I need my coffee more than anything." I asked Crystal the same question, and she responded, "Coffee is more than just caffeine. It's a ritual. Friends getting together with friends over a cup of joe. Coffee is warm and inviting, and it tells you that you're going to do okay today. You can do anything because you're prepared, alert, and satisfied."
As you can see, coffee is an integral part of American society. In fact, coffee is no longer considered a luxury, but a need. When an item becomes so ingrained in our daily lives, we may never take a step back and consider where it came from or by what means we obtain it. We are even willing to pay up to $14 for a pound of the stuff. So I started asking, what's the real cost of coffee? After being cast aside from Starbucks and totally being rejected for an interview, I went to Panera. I was able to interview Jim Shepard. The first question I asked Jim was, how important is coffee to Americans? He responded that it's more of a routine and that it helps maintain our daily routines, and also that it's a tool for meeting one another. I also asked him, do you brew or sell fair trade coffee? And he answered yes, that was all they brewed and sold. And so I asked him if he thought that most people knew about fair trade or cared. And he said that the general public does not know what fair trade is, nor do they care. and that only coffee aficionados and people who care about the issues know about fair trade. And I asked him if knowing that they sold fair trade coffee moved him personally, and he said that no, it does not, that it was mainly a corporate decision and he had no opinion on the matter. The last question that I asked Jim was what made working in a coffee house fulfilling for him. And he said that the regular customers and the relationships he builds with them make it worth his while,